Why, thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy days.
Bill's a lifelong collector of Tiki memorabilia. We always wanted a home bar, so it was the perfect place to display his collection and have a cool hangout area.
Welcome to the porthole. Glad you guys are here.
We call this place the porthole.
I grew up in Southern California and had a lot of exposure to the Tiki environment. At 10 years old on my birthday, I went to Trader Vic's in Beverly Hills. It left a real big impression on me, and I started thinking seriously about what would I like. And so I really was thinking about a Tiki bar.
It's not a traditional Tiki bar. There's not any thatch or anything like that.
Rhonda really saw the vision. She didn't want a complete Tiki bar. She wanted a mix, like a dive bar, tavern feel, Northwest, sort of associated where we live now. So it was a mixture of both.
I always thought this would be like the old bar at the end of the wharf, you know, where the sailors would hang out with tropical drinks, dangerous, mysterious places. It just has a fun element of mystery to it. Of course, we needed a bar, and we also wanted a huge TV down here and lots and lots of shelving.
Yeah, shelving was you know, sort of the cornerstone of the bar because I had so much stuff.
There might be 15 shelves, and they're all jam-packed.
They're kind of like on different levels. I think they look good. The first mug I got was a gift from Rhonda. It was a Tiki Bob mug from Tiki Bob's in San Francisco. She got it in the Salvation Army. It's actually a very valuable mug now. We literally had to do a mug count to sort of estimate the space we would need. The last count was 280 something, I think. And that doesn't account for all the other junk too. Got Elvis here, wearing the Cubs cap, of course. And I got Elvis over there. We have a salmon hanging over the fridge.
And then we dangle stuff from the ceiling. I mean, every surface is covered.
We're always collecting. We can't help it, you know, it's fun.
We first had a little false start on the project, so I started looking up contractors who had done basements, and Andrew's name came up.
I was very excited to do a Tiki bar. I love doing things that are odd or quirky, so this was a great opportunity. For basements, I try to get their picture of what they envision. It really helps convey an idea.
House has incredible selection of resource photos.
You can find images and put them together in what they call an idea book. I would find images of bars, things that I'd like that I thought could work downstairs, and I put that together. And that was really the easiest way to show people what we had in mind.
As a matter of fact, the middle bar was basically a direct idea from a house picture we saw. It was an old British pub, and it had an island-style mini bar. I just fell in love with that idea. The biggest surprise for me was the bar. Andrew was like, I have this really cool idea. Let's see if we can do this.
I love reclaimed wood. You see the old character. Each board is so different in the grain of the wood, but at the same time, it's such a clean, smooth surface.
I love that he left things in the original state, like the nail holes, all the different conduit holes. It adds to the character. And then, of course, the frontage of the bar when we used the reclaimed slats.
A lot of this wood came from siding, window trim, doors, barns. We did a big mix of colors and textures.
When I walked down here, I was just absolutely amazed by it, blown away.
We couldn't be happier with the bar.
We didn't know what we wanted to do with the floors. We didn't have really a clue. All of a sudden it came to Rhonda and I, hey, let's do something that could look like sort of ocean water, like a sea, a lagoon. So when it came out with the different uneven patches of color, that was perfect.
We wanted recessed lighting, colored light bulbs for dramatic effect, and the little spots had to be up and away to illuminate the collection.
We use each of these trunks for a lot of storage space. We started with this one and we just started collecting. And we started having them sort of strewn all over the place.
I love the green wall. It's basically just storage space or hiding the furnace, but it looks really cool and mysterious, especially with the masks on each door. People think, I don't know, is there a special room back there, or a bathroom, a hidden suite? But it's just
Secret
practical
passage.
And it looks cool. Really, the skeleton of the space is really about the same, but it's just completely transformed through color and lighting. We moved to Portland 3 years ago.
It was the perfect place that we were looking for, perfect size. It's a 4-bedroom Portland-style Victorian bungalow. It was built in 1910. Yeah, it's kind of quirky. There's a lot of like little funny odds and ends and stuff.
I don't think I could shoehorn one more thing in here, but I still keep shopping.
When we moved in, it had just been rebuilt. Everything in the house was basically brand new, except for the bottom space, which was unfinished.
So as you come in, the collection begins. This is probably one of Bill's favorites. It's really cool because they're magnets that they come off and on. You can modify it.
This is a Daga mug, Daga company, and they were very famous early producers of ceramics.
These were a gift from my grandmother. She gave me a set of 3, and then upstairs I have like maybe like 50 of them. I kind of went on a crazy spree till I had a dream that they were reproducing, and I realized I had enough of those.
This is actually a really interesting mug. It's an anatomical head. It has magnet parts to it. Eye is magnet, one of them, and an ear.
And this is the famous Tretyakov Green Lady print that at one point it was probably in every other home. It just was ubiquitous, like in the early 60s, and then he's sort of been rediscovered. It's always fun to watch somebody's first reaction when they come downstairs. It's generally like, whoa.
I've never grown up. I'm still a kid completely, in every way. And, you know, I like it that way. I do. Still get the same kind of like joy out of things I did as a kid. Rhonda and I are here every night. You're welcome. Mahalo. This is our place to just escape.
Delicious.